Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Grimrock 2. In the last episode, our vacationers cleared out the remainder of the cemetery's above-ground areas, fighting off yet more undead, solving more puzzles, and completing a riddle which allowed us to find another hidden chest in this area. We've gained access to the crypts down below, and I haven't made up my mind if we're going to start doing that in this episode. I think we're going to go to the sewer system instead of crawling down into the pits of the crypts at the moment. We also completed the Essence of Water and left it within the shrine at the moment. Should be safe there. We defeated some, I believe it was last episode, we also had defeated some air elementals, which are immune to all spells and weaponry, with the exception of a magic dagger that we had discovered last episode, the Ethereal Blade, and a Dispel spell, which was granted to us by the Acolyte Staff. We actually used a recharge crystal as well in order to recharge our Fire Blade on Devised, and things are looking pretty good for our heroes at the moment, or our extended vacationers. As usual, I'll click on, or what is usual now, their inventory, each individual stat line so you can see what they currently have, and what their skills are. In the meantime, I'll also talk about this particular area really fast. So as you can see, we are back here at the underwater dungeon, or whatever this place is called, because we've picked up 2 more golden keys, and we really should use at least one of them here. The equipment here is decent. Not the best stuff, but very close to the best stuff. I mean, we did find the Crystal Cuirass in this area, and that is one of the better pieces of... That's like top-tier plate mail for Devised. And by the way, Lost Rabbit mentioned that Devised is a paladin of the goddess of luck. So I will try to remember that going forward when it comes to descriptions of the characters. I've taken a peek at what's inside these different areas to get a feel for which ones we want to spend our gold keys on. I don't remember how many gold keys or gold locks there are in the game. I know there are both gold locks and keys. I think you can probably skip, however, which is to say, some of the items behind the golden locks are not very good, or probably not worth a key when you compare them with other treasures that await you. The Nectar Branch Wand, for example, I think is 1 willpower and 5 energy. And that's not necessarily as good as the free Storm Seed and the Orb of Illumination, and only one of those required a golden key. I have looked at what is inside each of these chambers off screen. I can tell you a little bit about them. There's 3 frost bombs, that's a cutlass, and that is the Shield of Elements. Shield of Elements adds 25 to all resistances when handled. The cutlass is a better... Oh, well, I don't know if better, but it is stronger than the longsword. Our damage would go up to about 25 through 75 points of damage if we take it. That is a potion of dexterity. That is a big energy potion. That is a crystal mirror. It's an amulet. The one who wears it gains 25% more experience points. We already took the Acolyte Staff from there. That is a shaman's robe. It adds a good amount of energy, I think 25 or 35, at the cost of 2 evasion. That increases your energy regeneration rate and Amulet of Vines, but it also increases your food consumption rate by 20%. That sack has Falcon Scryer, Mudwort, and a single crystal flower in it. We could use another cloak. Arguably, we could use 3 cloaks, as the only good one we currently have is a spider silk cloak at this moment. And good is an interesting term for it, since it has -2 strength to pick up 5 evasion. We could use a better longsword, but we are also getting. But there's also that bone sword that's in the cemetery, which I think is roughly the same damage-wise, which could also be very good. Although the elemental shield makes this also tempting to take. That amulet is also very nice. Now that I know what that is, I feel like we should take the. If I'm going to take the amulet, it's far better to grab it now than wait to open that door. And I think I've just convinced myself that we want that amulet. So let's go ahead and open up this. Yeah, let's open up this lock. This lock. Greater energy potion. Silver mirror pendant. The memories of countless heroes, long since dead, have been captured in this shiny pendant. I'm not sure who I should give it to. An extra 25% experience points on our humans will rapidly level them. It's tempting to give it to Zifnab, but I do like him having all this frost resistance. We probably... But getting him leveled faster means access to higher alchemy if I decide to drop points in that. We're going to want another in air magic for lightning bolt, and we're definitely going to want 2 more in alchemy. We're also going to want a 5th in air magic. We think... This would also, though, let our other characters try to keep up with our humans. I think we give it to Zifnab. So his cold is not so great. Resist cold, that is. And we can give the resist cold medal to someone else who doesn't... Oh. Well, Aglia, let's give it to you. Been wearing this necklace on Zifnab for quite some time. And then we get a potion of dexterity. I'm thinking Aglia? Let's see, 13 dex, 13 dex, 18 dex, 15 dex. Let's give it to Aglia so she hits a little more often. Gives her a little more evasion as well. We have another key. Maybe we hold on to it? I don't remember there being a whole lot of anything else really phenomenal, though, behind gold locks. If I take the Shield of Elements, who's going to use it? I guess, technically, Devised would be better than the Heavy Shield for him at this moment. And if we get the Crystal Shield later, we can then decide who to give that to. Okay, I made up my mind. We're going to go ahead and open this up too. And Devised will get some upgrades. Shield of Elements, instead of the Heavy Shield. And a Cutlass, as well as 3 more Frost Bombs. Fury of Slashes. A series of 3 quick slashes with deadly accuracy. Yeah, there we go. I guess we won't need the longsword. And now that that's done, let's get out of here. I suppose what I should also do is mark down the fact that we have been raiding everything in this location. And we just have one golden lock there if we want to return. Flooded dungeon? Is that what that's called? Flooded dungeon. Alright, so let's go to the sewer system next. Oh, hello. It hit us, viewer. It hit us. You know what that means? That means we have to get vengeance on it. Okay. We could probably leave our thrusting weapons behind, since I don't think we'll be fighting much in the way of waterborne enemies. Actually, no, we're going to the sewer system. There could very well be a lot of enemies in the sewers. No, we should absolutely bring them with us, Tim. Okay. Time to go into everyone's favorite place in a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. The sewer system. I wonder if our adventurers have been into such places before. Devised in particular, since he was an adventurer, or part of an actual adventuring group. Sewer exit east. A recipe. Beware. Mixing black moss with one of the 4 elements may result in explosive reaction. How to make bombs. I hear what sounds like the troglodytes are around. Oh, we can go right to Stormbreach, huh? I thought there was more to it than this. Turtle eggs. I'm actually a little hungry, so let's give it to Padden. We have 2 other hungry people. We thankfully are also getting lots of turtle steaks. We'll go ahead and eat those up. Nice. And we gained more levels. Okay, so what are you 2 getting? Padden, let's see. You are level 10. Heavy weapons 5, you already have it. Armor 2, you have that as well. Critical 1. 2 points in earth magic. 3 in athletics. We'll take more athletics with him. Aglia. I'm sorry. Aglaia. I don't know why I keep defaulting that, because that's how I think it's said. It's spelled, and it's not. Alright, so let's grab another point in critical. More turtle eggs. You'll just hold on to all the eggs I want to eat, Padden Fane, because with a 4th, if we eat 4 more of those eggs, you will, or should, gain another stat boost. More ammo. I guess we could let some of these steaks out here in the sun. Okay, that didn't take too long. Once I heard the clicks, it was just a matter of, do the clicks mean correct or incorrect? They mean correct. I assume this is a mimic, as I should for all chests from here on out. It is not. Tome of Energy. And a map. Oh, the other water dungeon map. Okay, we're going to need to remember that. The Tetris dungeon. Alright, let's see. I think we gave the last Tome of Energy to Aglaia, if I recall correctly. I'll hold on to it at the moment. We don't need to give it to someone right at this particular moment, and I can think about it for a bit. I feel like we've missed or dropped some... Did we? No, we had 13 of each of these throwing items before. Okay. Hello? Healing potion. 4, 3, 3, 2. Beautiful sunset. I assume it's a sunset. Oh, I forgot about these. Uh-oh. Fast wargs. Yeah, they howl to warn enemies. And they are very quick. They also, if you're on the side, like, they can move and turn to a side in one go. Like, as in one movement. I don't see anything else in the water. Lots of turtle eggs. My goodness. And that sounds awful. That sounds awful. That looks like a secret. That looks like a secret to me. Not impressed with the Cutlass's flurry of attacks. There is a small cooldown from when they can do that again. Single slash is better. Oh. Head injury. Gives me an excuse, I guess, to heal that. Spiked club. 2-handed weapon. 2361 plus strength. Incredible amounts of damage. Oh, actually, but not that much better than their great axe, honestly. And no special attacks. That's probably not worth using. kind of want to use a torch out here, but I guess we'll stick with our light spells. Tome of Knowledge. A skill point. Okay. I want to give a skill book to each character. So why don't we give it to Zifnab so that we gain another point for alchemy? Improved alchemy means that from now on, when I make healing or energy potions, we make the greater versions of those instead of the lesser ones. For every force, there is an opposing force. There are two sides to everything. This duality permeates the whole universe. Hear the power gem. Legend of Kilhagen. On his way to Ascension, Kilhagen roamed the island in search of the hidden shrine. A year passed, and then 10. After a very long time did the old Kilhagen finally understand the nature of his error. The gate was revealed not by the most complex, but by the most balanced spell of them all. It's actually an extremely simple spell, but it does indeed need to be the most balanced spell. The entrance, I think, from the archives, which we saw earlier, which was sealed. I did hear a warg walking around too, so we'll have to deal with it very quickly. I don't know why you're doing that, Tim. That's not a very good spell to cast here. Very good. crystal mines. Uh-oh. That means it hurt us. That means there's another one. In the butt. Woo! I got pinned, did I? Oh, okay. No, I was not pinned. I thought it was, though, obviously. We lost some throwing weapon. There we go. Okay. Might as well eat up. Feels like this is a great spot to find herbs scattered about, or hidden about. They do give you quite a decent amount of standard herbs for healing potions and energy potions. I remember when I had played through the game without an alchemist, without someone who had chosen the, I think that's the correct term, an alchemist character class, that I was surprised that I could still, there was plenty of supplies, enough to make enough, the potions I wanted, without needing them to regrow. Though I think, with standard play, there's enough, which is to say, one more time, in case you guys have forgotten, when you walk around, every step you take increases the timer on the herbs in your inventory, and after a certain amount of steps, an herb will make another herb in your inventory. Different herbs require different amounts of steps. Crystal flowers can be duplicated in this fashion. No matter how many of the herbs you possess, only one more of them will be spawned after a certain amount of steps are taken. There is a fountain with an ancient oak by its side. From the oak, take 4 steps to the east. Tim thinks east is west. So, from the oak, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be here. And then 2 steps south shall you stride. The treasure now lies beneath your feet. So that would mean here. Jeweled Scepter of Ruling, and the Crystal Shard of Protection. Oh, wow. Plus 4 willpower. Force field charges. A powerful scepter, once held by the sorcerer princes of Harbadar. It is better than our acolyte staff. And it only requires 1 concentration to be wielded. Okay. We'll leave behind that old whitewood wand then. We also dug this up. Oh, and we don't need, I guess, don't tell anyone. We'll put the, well, actually, you can tell everyone you want. Let's put the troll club there. And we no longer need this note either. The hub. Oh, okay. A quick travel point. kind of don't want to go in here until it's brighter outside. House of Needles. Yeah, we'll come back for that. That looks like that's very dangerous. Uh-oh. Lots of wounds in this game. The good news is we are using up our light healing potions. The bad news is I'm using up all of them to heal stupid wounds because I can't reuse the crystals. But that's what I wanted, so I shouldn't complain about it. Alright, let's see. Sewer access west. Uh-oh, I hear that. Now that was interesting. That was the Island Master. And he restored power to this crystal. Why would he do that for us? And here's the hub key. Throwing axes. I think this is the best throwing weapon in the game. And power throw can be used. A powerful throw that deals double damage and ignores 10 points of the enemy's armor. Once we get more of these, we'll start using these. And we probably no longer need the darts. I doubt we'll ever be throwing them. That said, we can leave them with some of our other supplies, I suppose, rather than just leave them here. I don't think we can take back the rapier and leave it in one of these things' hands. I think now it's permanently... Actually, no, I think we can take it back, Jim. I don't remember there being any secrets requiring to be putting them into any other statue's arms. Orb of Vilson. A circle object made of strange elastic substance. I think this is a nod to a movie I have not watched that had Tom Hanks as the main role. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. I don't see us using it unless it's, well, it's something I don't think anything requires it. Beginning to get filled up. We're beginning to reach our carry capacity. Not a tough area, this, apparently. Just a handful of ogres, with one more stomping around somewhere. Almost clicked this. Let's move that over there. I would like to wait until morning to investigate the House of Needles. House of Braids. Oh no. Pit trouble, huh? But before we fall down this pit into potential problems, why don't we clear the potential problems out of this area first? Oh, wow! The sewer system, I think. Shortcut. Oh, we get another dagger. That wasn't one we threw. Reservoir access. This is the actual sewer system we were briefly in. So I'd like to get back up to where we were. Shortcut was written here, wasn't it? Oh, we don't have a key for this, though. Oh, no! Alright, then we're down here. Zifnab leveled up. So let's grab the last point in alchemy. Oh, you know, although I really do want it, I think it'd be more appropriate for us to use the cheaty point on that, since alchemy was our cheaty skill, not one I wanted to invest in directly. So let's grab air magic instead. And cast that spell just so that's why we have it memorized, and then we no longer need this again. What does this say? Sewer exit south. Oh no. Okay, we'll have to do some square dancing right here. Why I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? This does no significant damage to it, Tim. None. Oh, Tim! What are you doing? What are you thinking there? I'm thinking I'd like to move around a bit and show off how cool I am. Which is a great way to get myself killed. You can kill an ogre in a 2x2 area. You can't kill an ogre very well in a 1x3 area. That doesn't tend to work out for you. And poor Aglaia is just itching to throw some weapons, and I keep not doing that. Okay, and Debestus has leveled. Let's see. Athletics 2 for you, sir. This is the elemental shrine of air. Air is the rune of dexterity, storms, and flight. Northeast is whence the forces of air are strongest. Follow the footsteps of Kilhagen the Wise. That one will be telling us about how we can find the gems underneath the earth. They're not all hidden in the skies. Actually, did we search the ground here? Okay, there's nothing hidden. If you wish to enter the crystal mines, you must take the way of the snail. There was a way to easily connect this place to the other side of this beach. I guess I'm mistaken. When an ogre charges you, by the way, if it hits your party, it's a big... everyone takes damage. And it's not an insignificant amount of it either. It can single-handedly wipe your group if you're playing, say, a group of wizards, which I had done once. Feels really good to kill rats so easily these days. I remember when they were extremely difficult. So it looks like we're doing accidental sewer cleaning then. I want to do this at a different time. I have not forgotten the willpower book. I just don't know who should get it at the moment. And we have about another 20 minutes. Okay. If I do end up giving the resistance shield to Padden Fane, it would probably be good for him to pick up more energy. I don't have to make that choice quite yet, I guess. Enter at your own risk. I remember this room. I know what's in here. I'll come back for that. That's a boss battle, effectively. It's a fun boss battle. It's one we can do. But one I want to wait to do. That's a bit nasty, don't you think? Oh, you're out of energy. It's hard not to want to stick with the daggers, because you get so many of them. Lightning bombs. You know, I guess we can throw bombs with you, Zifnab. Okay, well, I wanted to use the torches. I see you there. I'm staying. Their pistol shots, by the way, as far as I'm aware, they never malfunction. I've never seen them have to worry about that. In case you don't know, firearms in this game have a maximum range. That range increases as you put more points into the firearm skill. But every time you fire, there's a chance the weapon malfunctions. And when it does that, the only way to make it work again is to clear the weapon, which means you have to keep clicking on it to clear it. And it's a bit random as to when it will decide to unclog itself. A two-handed sword. 14 through 42 plus strength, our weapon's better. They both have cleave. I just don't see us needing it. Oh, God! Where did you come from? You took all of my shurikens. I hate you. Give those back. All of them. And a frog gun. A toad ton. Toad ton? Toad. Wow. Toad tongue. There we go. Say it slowly. Where'd that come from? It, like, leaked out of the water. Okay, that's where we started from. By the way, let me quickly save the game. And how are we doing on secrets? There's statistics here, which shows us how many we found and how many we still have left to go. So we are missing 6 treasures, and we found just over half the secrets so far. Well, if we're going into the water, we might as well equip our thrusting weapons. And actually, we don't want to go in there until Zifnab has recovered some of his energy. We can fit under this, I believe, in order to make it into that area. But I'd like to explore that tomorrow. Tomorrow? That is correct, technically, because it's late again tonight. But what I mean is that I would like to do that in the next episode. Sewer exit west. That feels like a trap. Oh, that was glorious. I approve. Firebomb. That was awesome. Right in my face. Oh, that was great. That was great. What a fun little fight that was. We get an ornate key. And it looks like that was so the way out. And this is the meteor shield. 7 evasion and 10 resist fire. It also weighs quite a bit. 3.5. You know, I wouldn't have opened up this if I knew we got the meteor shield here. Fire shield is the special for 2 concentration. Okay, well, I guess we're making this choice now. So, why don't we do this? We'll give the Pearl Shield to Zifnab. I feel like we gave... Did we give the book to Padden Fane? I don't think we did, right? I don't remember who we gave the Willpower book to last time. I thought it was Aglaya. But I can't remember now. I think Padden Fane could probably make the best use of it, so we're taking away his shield to give it to Zifnab. He will go ahead and read that. Okay, we're beginning to have just too much stuff. Oh, you can't even use this. You need 2 concentration. Okay. I guess we don't need the Storm Seed anymore then. How much does it cost to use Storm Seed? The Lightning Bolt? Oh, it's also has a number of charges. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're probably leaving this behind then. We get some more pellets. The meteor set, I think, gives you fire resistance and or strength when you have every single point of it. I'm sorry, every single piece of it. And there's where our ornate key is used. Oh, wow. Right, as I'm running from them, I suddenly remember a little bit about these things. And I used the wrong shield. Fire elementals in this game are not the same as they were in the first game. They are effectively flying bombs. I don't know if that was all of them. Obviously. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We picked up the meteor shield, and it gives us the fire resistance shield. I completely forgot. I picked it up and read it out loud to you guys. That's so bad, Tim. I said cast it on us and Zifnav, and even then I messed it up at first. I cast our air shield spell instead. Okay, so before we end this session, let's go ahead and take a peek and see if anything. Yeah, what else opened that these things came out of? And is there anything inside of these little alcoves? There were 3 of them. Okay, but I don't see any... Oh, it might be over here. It still might be over here? Nope. Wonder where the 3rd one came from, then. 1, 2... I don't know. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. We got some of the Hamlet of Stormbreach search. There's still a little bit left over for us to explore up there. But now we're stuck in the sewer system. So we're going to, I guess, be clearing this area out in the next episode. So, I look forward to doing it with you guys then. Thank you for watching, everyone, and take care.